Good morning, Graham Cracker here. Welcome travelers to another edition of our traveling videos. Today I need to do a little bit of laundry, and I don't have access to a laundromat, and all I need is undergarments because I have plenty of outer clothes to wear. So I'll show you a little bit of how I decided to do my laundry, how I'm gonna get things to work. Without further ado, I'm going to take you outside and show you around our camp and let you see how I'm doing this laundry. This is coming out my door here, and that's my view from my door. Here is the laundry apparatus that I've chosen to use. I'm using 2.5 gallon Ziploc bags that I had, and I've put a little laundry soap in the bag, and I use vinegar to get the odors out of the clothes, so I put them in a little bag, and I have two set up here. One's for wash and one's for rinse, and my rinse water is not the cleanest. And then I'm letting them drip here, and I'll hang them up later. Right now, I'll show you how I'm actually doing the bag back and forth. I've got a couple pairs of clothes in here, and just moving them in the soapy water. You don't want to use a lot of soap, absolutely not. And no, none of this water is going in by the creek or anywhere else. I'm saving this to flush toilets with. When I get finished, I'll be saving this water to flush toilet, and then that'll go into my black water tank. So no, none of this is going in that fresh creek. Just to let you know, for those that might get weirded out on it. Anyway, when I think I'm done here, which I am right at the moment, squeeze as much water out because I want to reuse the water again. I want to squeeze as much out as I can, and then I'll squeeze some of it out over here. And then put it in the rinse water, which I have here. And I'll do the same thing again for every item that I have. And like I said, I'm just doing undergarments at the moment, because they dry quickly. Yeah, y'all get privy on to see what kind of drawers I wear. Kind of. Not showing you. Not showing you. Dirty ones go back in the bag. And occasionally I'll add a little more soap and a little more vinegar, but I have vinegar in the rinse water too. I've already used a spray that I've created to get odors out, which is spray and wash and vinegar and some peroxide. And so these here are just sitting, and these now I'm going to rinse and get them out of here, so I can hang them up and let them dry in this nice sunshine. Sorry about the bag noise, but that's what we're using to wash laundry with. No big deal. I mean, when you're done, you can let these bags dry and use them for trash. You can use them again to wash with. They take up no space, no bucket, nothing like that. They are coming clean. And now that these are all rinsed, I will wring them out again and put them in a bag that I have that they're dripping until I get my clothesline hung up and pin them out. And I'll show you that in a few. I know as we get older, a lot of us have issues with incontinence, and so we have different needs than the younger set and the younger generations, and maybe even some of the younger ones have incontinence too. But using vinegar, I found, really helps. Because the last thing you want to do is be self-conscious of whether You know, if you've had a little accident or a little tiny one, if your clothes are going to come clean so that when you put them on next time, you don't have to go like, oh my gosh, it smells like I just wore them. Don't like that. And so vinegar really helps with armpit odor, underwear odor, all of it. So that's my tip for those of you who are wondering about that, and I'm sure it's on some of your minds. I can tell by the vast response I got for my toileting for van dwellers over 55. This is basically laundry for van dwellers. A lot of people out here have little tiny washing machines. They got a bathtub they can do their laundry in, a sink. You know, you can do all that. You can use a sink, but I found this way is not messy. It's outside if I spill water, and yeah, I've got a little water right here on my table. It's not messy. Getting a little water on my clothes, not much. You don't lose water. You actually keep the water, so, I mean, doing it the bag method, pretty cool. I know they sell bags to do this very thing for backpackers. Hello, Ziplocs are cheaper than a $50 bag. And it can be used for other things too. When you're backpacking, you put your whole day's clothes in one Ziploc like this, like your pants, your shirt, your underclothes, your socks, and roll them up and put them in your pack. And then when you want to get to where you're getting, pull out one baggie. Your whole day's worth of clothes is in that one baggie. So you can use these over and over and over again. I've had these for years. And I reuse them. A lot of people laugh, oh, you use them again? Hell yeah, I use them again. I don't got the money to waste. So anyway, just a couple little tips on letting them air out, letting them dry out, reusing them. Now, I've kind of run out of water in the wash water, so I'm going to take this rinse water that's getting kind of old and pour some of it in there, probably a lot of it in there. So I have enough to wash. Yeah, you'll probably get it all in there. Whoops. I don't want to lose any. Water is precious when you're traveling, boondocking, and I only carry 24 gallons with me. So I am real careful in how much I use, and you know, I'm not using very much. Maybe a gallon tops, probably not even that much. So far I've only used a half a gallon, so for what I'm doing. But the outer garments I can go a day, maybe two, depending on what color they are and how clean they are and what activities I'm doing. But me and underwear, we need clean ones every day, so that's where the laundry comes in. Usually I find a laundromat. But between the last camp and this one, there was none. So therefore, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'll be back at you in just a minute. Now that I've done washed everything, I'm going to hang it up on this here rope. I'm going to hang up all these clothes and let them dry out here in the sunshine. So this is a simple way to do some laundry, and I know some of you would say, oh my gosh, it's too much work, blah blah blah. What else are you going to do out here when you're camped by yourself for 14 days? What are you going to do? You got to figure something to do. This is home. This is living. This is van life. Van life, full-time van life, or full-time RV life is not just travel. It's a lot of travel, and that's what makes it appealing. But then there's some times when you're not traveling, you're just on your downtime, you know, spending a couple weeks in a beautiful spot like this, waiting for the snow to melt up north so you can continue on. And that's when you get your household chores done. The other day I cleaned my rig, vacuumed it out and cleaned the whole rig, and then yesterday did a haircut, and then also did a shower out here. Hopefully this video has not been absolutely boring. Well, that's the laundry. That'll get me by for another week or so that I can stay out here a little longer. Thanks for watching how we do the laundry. Just a minute. I know you're anxious, but you gotta wait. Come on. All right, you're gonna go swim? Come on. Are you ready? There he goes. Come on, bring it here. Bring it here. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Come. Come up here. All the way. Come. Bring it. Give it. Thank you. After it again. It's a beautiful spot for us to play out here. Especially him. Come here. Come. Come. Come here. Give it. Thank you. Ready? Come on. We can't do this very long, however, because he is so out of shape. Come here. Give it. And his joints hurt real bad. And then I have to give him aspirin at night. And I don't want to do that. So for him to come out and play for a short period of time each day is better than a lot one day. Come here. Come here. Give it. Thank you. Give it. Okay, ready? There he goes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Out you come. Come here. Give it. Come on. Give it. Thank you. There we go. That's a decent flow. That's a decent one. All right, here he comes. That's been long enough for him to play today. There we go, Jake. Roll. This is what you do after the lick. Roll, Jake. Good boy. Now he'll go out in the dirt and roll some more and get really dirty. Roll. We're all done. No, all done. All done. You roll. Gotta go put the toy away because he won't leave me alone until it's put up. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that little bit of Jake and our laundry escapade today. And this is where Jake's toys reside, and he knows that. Thanks for traveling with us today, travelers. And get out there and do something today. Even if it is chores, just do something interesting and instead of sitting around. I know I sit around a good portion of my day, but I also do something during the day as well. Because when you've got disabilities as me, movement is slow and methodical. So we plan our moves throughout the day. Anyway, same with Jake. He is 9 and he's got arthritis. So we play a little bit, keep him moving. Not too much, because then he can't get in the van, then I have to pick him up. Follow your heart, embrace your dreams, and cherish your life, and do something fun. Alright, until next time, Graham Cracker out. Bye-bye.